is a beautiful day, and it is time for another awesome pallet video. Today, we got one of my second favorite kind of pallet video. We've got toys and collectibles. So hopefully, I get out some really cool collectible toys, maybe some cool action figures, you know, kind of the big boy toys that I like. So, what we got here, it's only 3 boxes. It's not very many, but it came on one pallet. These boxes don't really weigh a whole lot. 2 of them, 15 pounds tops maybe. The one that I'm using to prop up this box with, the one on the bottom here, I'd say it's probably about 20 pounds or so. We'll do the heaviest one last, because there might be some dog food in there or something, because you always know, just because it says toys and collectibles, or if it says electronics, there could still, or if it says housewares, there could still be something random in it. You know, there could be a cast iron pot in that bottom box, giving it the extra 10 pounds of weight. You never know with liquidations. You can get some weird stuff in this. You just don't know. But anyway, what we got, total of $1,319, which is Amazon.com full MSRP prices if everything is brand new, but it's not. These are customer returned items, but hopefully some of these will be Amazon warehouse damaged, fingers crossed. Hopefully some of these will just be Amazon warehouse liquidated, new and packaged items. Those are freaking gold, because you can just sell those things as brand new. So, these items won't be the full manufactured price, you know, of the $13.19, because there's going to be a lot of used toys in here. So, $13.19, if even half of that is the value, that's pretty good. But, what I paid, my actual price, I got this for a bargain. Rock bottom steal right before Christmas time, which is fantastic. I got it for a total price, $113 out the door. Of course, I pick it up in person, so I saved on shipping costs. But if you actually paid for shipping, it would cost you at least about 50 bucks a box in shipping. Onto the pallet, it'd be about 150 bucks. So if you bought this to have it shipped to you, this would have run you at least $270, $280 or so. There would still be some profit to be made though, but $113, this is like win-win situation. There's no way that I can't make some money on these boxes. So the first box, it looks fantastic. Let me show you what I'm looking at. It looks clean. Items look like they're in the boxes. It looks good. So let's get going. Let's pull out the unicorn. Let's start with this. Unicorn tape dispenser. Looks new in package. The tape hasn't even been used yet. So we got a brand new unicorn tape dispenser. Appears to be a customer return, never used. So first item is it's brand new. It's just new other open package item. Something like this could easily go for probably $8 to $10, pretty easily. I don't see why not, because it's pretty gimmicky, isn't it? You know, yeah, it's gimmicky. People will pay up for that. So first thing, we're already good. We're good. So everything will be sold on places like eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, Mercari, my shop, Facebook Marketplace, the normal places. All prices will fluctuate. Next item. Bam bag. We all had this when we were children, correct? I had one when I was a child. I can't be plural, correct? I don't think so, unless if I can multiply somehow. When I was a kid, actually mine I think was Hulk Hogan, if I remember correctly. I think my little kicking bag was Hulk Hogan back in the 80s. But yeah, these things are, I'm surprised they still make them. I'm surprised kids actually still want these. Do they? I don't know. But something like this, it's probably like, once again, probably like 8 to 10 bucks, I bet. Let me take a little gander at it. I mean, it looks okay. So yeah, it's not bad. Take it. And of course, like I told you a couple weeks back, post-Halloween, for a few months after Halloween, you will get a lot of Halloween costumes in toy liquidations. You can't help it. It's gonna happen. But what's good though, most all the costumes will only be worn one time. You see what I'm saying? So here we have an adult costume. The brand is called Leg Avenue, the Delightful Hatter. Okay, spin-off of the Mad Hatter. The costume, it was repackaged by the person. They did a good job repackaging it. So, I mean, honestly, this is probably worn one time to a Halloween party by a young lady, and she returned it to Amazon when she was done with it. So, like, I'm saving back on the Halloween costumes I get right now for next Halloween to sell, because I'm cleaned out of costumes, so I'm stocking back up for next year now. But this, easily, I could get easy 20 bucks for this costume next year. At least 20 bucks. So, I'll take it. I will take it. Next, we have a headless AJ Styles. Okay, if you're a wrestling fan, AJ Styles lost his head. He has no head. I gotta check this thing out. Where is his head? Is it just completely missing? Yeah, his head's just gone. So here is headless AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. So if you're a wrestling fan, this is actually a really cool item. This would sell for like, this is the Elite Collection too. Man, that stinks. Like, I could easily get about 15 bucks for this figure if he had a head. So, but this would be a fantastic item for my dollar shop though. Not dollar shop. My dollar boxes in my shop, since he has no head. So I'll just set this thing aside. Interesting. So next, we'll keep going. That's disappointing. We have a baby sip cup with freaking water in it still. Oh, that's nasty. At least dump out your child's water before you return to Amazon. Are you serious? What kind of person returns a used baby bottle to Amazon and is too lazy to dump out the water? Really? That's just nasty. I'm just throwing that away. That's nasty. Who knows how long that water's been in there? Okay, this is awesome. This is really high quality too. We have a Batgirl adult cape. Hold on a second. Back. Let's see, a little bit closer look at this thing. Size DXL. I don't want to take it out of the packaging because it's all nicely folded up. But this Batgirl cape is probably like 20, 30 bucks, I bet. That's nice. I'll take that in a heartbeat. That will be an easy sell come next Halloween. That will not be hard to sell. Ooh, hard to sell. We have a AJ Styles with the head. Look at that. So, you know what we will have to do now? We will take out headless AJ Styles, put AJ Styles with the head into the packaging, because obviously it makes more sense to put in AJ Styles, who has his head, into the actual box. Give me a second. I'm going to cut this part out while I repackage. And here we go. AJ Styles with his head in the original packaging. So that actually worked out kind of perfect. That I was able to take headless AJ Styles and switch it out with AJ Styles with the head in the packaging. So yeah, about 15 bucks now. There we go. Next we have a basketball. It's used, needs some air in it. About 10 bucks or so, in that range. And we got American Baby Company Percale mini crib skirt. Open package item. Doesn't look used. I usually sell this thing for around, it's usually honestly around 10 bucks or so. Around that price. Usually on eBay. I think I usually ask around 15, but first person that offers me 10, I take it. Here we got some microphone parts. Here's like the end of a microphone that plugs into something. Here's like the little wind, like end parts here to go on here. That's going to take some research to figure out what this goes to plug in. I don't know. I was going to say like 5 bucks for now. I have to research that thing a little bit more, figure out what it goes to. This is kind of nifty. Return Halloween costume of Halo. I've actually have never played Halo in my life. I've always had a PlayStation. But, what's this character's name? Can't think of it. I've never played the game, ever. So, but this character, whatever its name is, drawn a total blank. But, here's the mask. Doesn't look damaged. In the back is the actual costume part. Probably worn by a child, one time on Halloween, or by a young adult, and returned to Amazon. So, next year Halloween, I'll sell that. That's probably at least 15 bucks or so. Then we have this attaches to a baby crib. Oh yeah, it does. Yep, this is the arm that attaches to the baby crib. Like the rail part, it goes over. This hangs down, it plays and makes noise and baby swats at it. That's about 10 bucks or so, in that range. Next we got a breast milk feeding gift set. Nothing says gift like a breast milk set, correct? Still factory sealed. Let's see, or the production date was 1/15/18. I'm not sure how long it's good for. I don't know. It's just bottles and bags. Like there's no actual like food in it. But it's produced January this year. I'm sure it's probably good for a couple years or something. I don't know. But yeah, Medela breast milk kit. This is probably a good, I'd say 20 bucks maybe? Maybe that range, 20-ish, maybe 25. I'll update below. If I'm off on that, I might be. Okay, this is kind of cool. Here we have an entire bag of wrestling figures. Who do we have in here? It's like an entire bag of Elite figures. We have a third AJ Styles, but it's a different one than the first two. Let's see. He's wearing a different outfit than the first two. So this box had 3 AJ Styles in it. This one has a head though, so that's good. And then we have Kevin Owens. Fight Owens Fight. This is an older figure too. It actually shows a little bit of wear and tear on it. A little bit of his fighting trunks. The F is missing on it. So this thing has had a few matches, it appears. He's had a few bouts. He's probably won a few and lost a few. Then next, we got the bad guy. We've got Razor Ramon, aka Scott Hall. This is a bad guy. One of my favorite wrestlers growing up as a kid was Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. The bad guy. That's awesome. I'm actually probably going to keep this figure. Honestly, this one's not going to be for sale. Then we got one to match Scott Hall. We have Big Sexy Diesel Kevin Nash. So, let's see. There's the Outsiders. I think these actually came in a 2-pack a couple years ago. Year ago, maybe, or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But we got Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. Then last one, we have a Mankind, otherwise known as Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love. That's awesome. These figures, honestly, total of 5 of them, without packaging, just loose like this. You know, you're talking $10 a piece, so like $50 for all 5 figures. So that's not bad. We'll go get this thing back into the packaging now. So they look like they're all elite figures. It's not bad, like $50. I'll take it. Next we got a Super Wings Transformer. Open package item once again. It's probably another about $8 or so. Then we have a costume. This is Indiana Jones child costume. Even has the Indiana Jones hat, costume. That's probably going to be about $15 or so. Last thing in the first box. We have a Sound Spa Portable. Let's see. Not factory sealed. It's been opened. It looks, inside looks pretty good though. I can't tell if it's new or used. But if it's used, it'll be about like $15. So we'll just guesstimate this like $15. So that's it for the first box. Let me box up all this stuff. I'll be right back for box 2. Stay tuned. Box number 2. Keep this going. I think box 1, just off the top of my head, I think I'm a pretty good profit right now. I'm probably at least, once I get back my original price I paid, which was $13, I think it was. I think I'm probably at least maybe a couple hundred in profit already. I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of have a feeling like I probably am. I'm doing well so far. 2 boxes to go. This one also looks pretty clean. Lots of big stuff in it though. This box might be pretty quick. First thing we have a Summertime Child's Float. So this is going to be a very, very hard sell. This is going to sit for about 6 months. I won't be able to sell this thing at all. The packaging on this thing is destroyed. It is beat. And it's used. So, man, this is going to be like, I'll be lucky to get $5 for that thing. Even next summer, I'll be lucky to get $5 for it. Next, we have a used Summertime Basketball. I guess that's like what, the second basketball I've gotten this thing, right? Yeah, I got a basketball in the first box too. So I guess now I'm getting all these summertime basketballs that kids used during the summertime. Now it's wintertime and the parents are returning their basketballs that they used all summer now too. So return your Halloween costumes, return your basketballs, return your pool floats, whatever though. You know what? It gives me stuff to resell, so I don't care. But cool basketball, I'll ask $10 for it. Another Halloween costume. And there's no label. It is missing. What is it? This thing right there looks familiar. I think it's Disney Paws or something like that, or Paw Patrol. I think it's, I might be right on that, maybe. But I'm sure somebody watching this right now is probably, screaming at their phone or computer or wherever you're watching this, screaming at me right now. That's such and such. That's what it is. I think it's like this. It's like the Paw Patrol. I think is what it is. That's probably $10 or so because it's missing some of the packaging. Well, this is nice. 100% factory sealed too. We've got an Artifacts, play on words, 120 total pieces, deluxe art set, completely factory sealed. Let me grab my phone because this UPC is not covered up, but Amazon covered up that UPC, but they didn't cover up this UPC. So I can quickly actually scan this and find the price because I'm kind of curious. I haven't sold one of these things in a long time. And they're usually not factory sealed. So it only sells for like $15. Not very much. That's okay. It could be worse. Oh well. But it's like $15. I'll take it. Factory sealed. Good to go. Next we have, I don't know what characters those things are. It's a thermos. Watch out for liquid. Oh, it's used and inside is wet. That's nasty. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna throw it to my dollar box. Then we have a 4-pack of baby bottles. What's actually been nice so far, we haven't had a whole lot of baby stuff in this box so far, because if you watch this channel, sometimes whenever I buy toys, it is full of baby stuff. You know, which, if that's what you want, I mean, yeah, but if that's not what I want, then, yeah. But these are brand new, a 4-pack of bottles. I think this goes for about, like, what, $15 or so? Brand new. So, I can sell this pretty easily on eBay, or I actually have several subscribers who watch me who usually buy up all my baby stuff whenever I get it in pallets. They hit me up pretty quickly whenever I publish these videos. The baby stuff actually usually sells pretty quickly. It doesn't last very long. So I'm sure that'll be gone like that once I publish this video. It won't last long. But I actually got a Star Wars costume at Jawa. That is awesome. It's even got kind of like a hard mask to it too. So it's easily, I'll probably charge like $15 for that next year, not this year. Then we have a cheapy puzzle. Most of these puzzles, actually it's still factory sealed, but it's still about like $5. I don't charge a whole lot for my puzzles because puzzles are pretty hard to sell. And then we've got a Melissa and Doug food groups. And the UPC code on this also is not covered up by Amazon. Let's see. So this sells for $22 in new condition. It's open package item, so I obviously cannot get a full $22. I'll probably try to ask, probably like $12, maybe $15, something like that. Last thing, box number 2. We have the first year's Simple Serve bottle warmer. There we go. That's the first bottle warmer I think I've gotten in the first 2 boxes. We usually get a bunch of bottle warmers. Such a highly returned item. It's still factory packaged. I don't even want to pull it out. 100% factory package, is still brand new. This is easily $20 because it's 100% brand new still. So that's it, box number 2. Let me box this stuff back up. I'll be back, box 3, and we're done. Here we go, box number 3, and the final box for this 3-box pallet. Hopefully we go out with a bang and get some good stuff in this one. Maybe. Possibly. Here's the top thing. It looks interesting. So, top, ooh. Once I pull this thing out, it looks very interesting. So anyway, this top thing is a Boppy Side Sleeper Pregnancy Pillow. Okay, this is different. And the barcode's not covered up again. It makes things very easy to scan and find out prices uber quick. Whenever they don't block the prices on me, or the UPCs on me. How much is this stuff? This thing sells for $25.48 on Amazon right now. That is the price. And this thing, it looks like it's brand new still. It looks like it's still new in the package. But since it sells for $25 new on Amazon, I'll probably ask like $20 for it then. Knock off a few dollars. So $20. Not bad, I'll take it. Then we have a cow. A Melissa and Doug cow. It's missing the tags. Okay, that's all it does. I thought maybe it did something else besides just that one thing. You know how some toys, you press it, it'll do like, you know, four or five sounds in one. But no, that's it. Anyway, Melissa and Doug mooing cow. I'm gonna say $10. It's missing the original tags, which hurts the price quite a bit because, you know, people want to see the original tags on it still. I'm sure it's probably never even been touched by a child before. Never been played with. It's just maybe like $10 on that. Transformer. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. We've got what series is this? I've never seen this before. Transformer Prime Wars Trilogy, Dastard and Repugnus. I have never seen this one before. This one's new. Barcode covered up? Of course it is. It's kind of partially showing though. I might be able to capture it actually. Amazon kind of missed a little bit of it. You gonna get it? Did it get it? No, I can't grab it. So, it's a smaller transformer. So I don't really know 100% what the value is, but I'm just going to guesstimate and say maybe like $15, $20. During the editing phase of this video, I'll do more research on this. I'll update below what the actual selling price is because I'm not 100% sure because I've never seen this figure before. I've never seen this series before. I'm not sure if this is a new series. I mean, I'm guessing it is a new series. And if it is, I'll probably get more and more of these in liquidations now. It says this is distributed in Australia by Hasbro. Is this an Australia exclusive or something? I don't know. I'm confused. But anyway, there we go. That's it. Moving on. I'll update below whatever the price is of that. Because I don't know. Then we have a baby monitor. The VTech baby monitor. Let's see. These things used are like... what's the price on this? It's like $15 used, $20 new. Without the original packaging, it hurts the value even more. So I'm going to say like $10 because it has no packaging. Original packaging whatsoever. Like $10. Yeah, whatever. Then we have Dice Throne Season 1. I've never seen this game. Some of these specialty games can get expensive too. Might have to look this thing up and actually take a little break from this video for a minute and take a little gander at this online. So the barcode's probably, yeah, barcode's covered up. I can't scan it. Because some of these fancy games, these more upscale games, can get pretty pricey at times. Yeah, so there's the inside of the game. Of course, whenever you sell these games like this, you have to count all these pieces. Obviously, because if it's missing pieces, sometimes you can contact a company and they'll send you free replacement pieces. And other times you just go onto eBay and you can buy them yourself. Or sometimes, if you really want to have a little bit of fun and get the most profit, piece out the game yourself and sell it piece by piece. By piece, by piece, by piece. It takes a while. But you can make the most profit that way too. Let me look this thing up. I'll be right back. So this thing retails new for around $42 for this game. So in used condition, I'll probably try to ask, probably about 30 bucks for that game. Never seen this game. So that's kind of cool though. I'll take that in a heartbeat. I love that, you know, fancier games like that. Though sometimes you can really get some decent money for them. But here is a brand new game. It got liquidated because the original wrapper on it is starting to come apart a little bit. Somebody took a box cutter to it right here. It broke the seal just a little bit. They actually exposed the barcode whenever they cut it, so I can actually scan it, find out the actual price. The price on this, $13.99. That's for brand new though. But since the packaging on this, you know, it's coming apart, the original factory seal packaging is coming apart a little bit, I'll probably put this to my shop for like, honestly, like $5, just because. And then we have Make a Splash 120 map floor game. A child's game of some kind. Learning resources game. I've never seen this. I've never sold this. Somebody wrote on the side of this in Sharpie 20P9-1. That's code for something conspiracy or something. I don't know about that. Maybe like, let's say $8. How's that sound? $8. Then we have a Alex, looks like a little carrying bag or something, like $5. Kind of cheap. And then Rapunzel, Disney Tangled 804, The Good Smile Company. That's kind of nifty. That's kind of like a cool collectible right there. Packaging is just a little bit crunched. It's not factory sealed either. I thought it was factory sealed, but it's not factory sealed. Packaging is a little bit crunched, but that's not kind of cool. That's probably at least, I bet you, $25-30 for Rapunzel. Brand is Good Smile Company. I thought at first it might have been Bandai. It kind of looked like a Bandai product, but it didn't. But I'll take it in a heartbeat. Rapunzel. It's probably like $20-25. Cool collectible. That's awesome. I'll take it in a heartbeat. I like it. Ooh, what is this? We have a Funko Pop at the bottom of the box, and it's not damaged? With all that weight on top of it? Are you serious? How is this not damaged? It has like a few little nicks and dings in it, you know, like here on top. But it's not like crunched. But anyway, it's not like anything special, but it's Georgie from the movie It, from the Stephen King movie. It's actually from the newer movie that came out 2017, correct? Yes. This is not the Chase variation. The Chase variation, it has like a bloody front to it, and it's like, you know, the limited edition version. This is just the common one. Actually, it's a little bit crunched right here. It kind of dips down a little bit, but it's not really like damaged crunch though. It kind of bends in a little bit. You can kind of see it. Anyway, this probably sells for about, actually retail like $10, but I cannot believe this thing's not crunched. It was on the bottom, the very bottom of the box. It had all this weight on top of it. How? I don't know. These things are paper thin. So we got Georgie. We got a Funko Pop. The Funko bad guy got a Funko Pop. So that's awesome. Then we have a California Costumes Ahoy Matey costume. It doesn't look like it's even used. Like the little things there are still in the wrapper. That's awesome. So something like that. That's probably about $12-15. It does not look like it was actually used this past Halloween either. we have a puzzle, the Bethlehem scene, by about $5. White Mountain Puzzles. It's actually a decent puzzle brand. Open package item. You know, it's not new. It's not factory sealed. But yeah, it's easily about 15. Ooh, there's a hair. Gross. There's a hair stuck to it. But we have a PS4 game in a toy liquidation. There's always some random stuff. My table's getting full. Stay. So we have PS4 Madden 19. This is the newest one, I think, right? I think it's like, what, $40, $50 game new? Obviously, it's used. Is it in there? It is in there, too. Awesome. There's the disc. Looks good. So, Madden 19, PlayStation 4. With a hair that was on it. It's gross. But I'm guessing used condition. This is maybe 30? Maybe 40? I know Black Friday a couple week ago, whatever it was now. I'm sure this game was probably on sale all over the place for probably like 30, 40 bucks. So I'm sure that hurt the overall price of this game now. So that's what I'm saying now. It might only be like a $30 game. I don't know. I'm going to research this. I'll update below. But used condition, PS4. This is awesome, though. That's unexpected. We got 3 things left in this box. I see one item that's awesome. I'll save that for last. Pull out this. We have another puzzle. This is like the 8th, 9th, 10th puzzle we've got in these boxes. We have a cat dump truck floor puzzle. This is like a big puzzle piece game. I'll do like $5 on that just because it's like a big puzzle one. A VTech Touch and Learn. Man, these things are so hard to sell. Nobody buys these things used. 9 times out of 10, these end up in my dollar boxes because I just cannot sell these things. But I priced these things at around $5, and it's almost Christmas time, so maybe I'll be able to sell this for $5 in the next few weeks. But I'll try. See what happens. Can only try, right? The last thing in all 3 boxes, and it looks awesome. You ready for this? We got a cool collectible toy. We've got Batman versus Superman. Batman, very large toy with the price on the back of it too. The price on the back of it says $39.99. It's made by Mattel. I've never seen this figure before. It's really cool looking figure. It's huge. It's probably like a 12-inch figure. I really don't know much about this thing. I've never seen it. But really cool looking figure. Looks like in the series they got Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. 3 figures in the series. I guess retailed at $40. So if it retails at $40, I'll probably try to, since it's almost Christmas time too, I'll probably try to get like $30 to $35 for it. I'll probably try to ask about $30 for it. 30. I'll probably try to ask $30 for it. It's a good price. So looks like factory sealed still. Box is in pretty good shape. It's not like perfect shape, but it's in good shape. So that's awesome. And the liquidation palette on this bad boy, on a cool collectible big boy toy of Batman. So you can't beat that. That is awesome. So all in all, these 3 boxes, I think this went pretty well, right? I'm sure the overall potential profit on this thing, I think it's going to be pretty good. I bet you it's at least maybe $300-400 at least. It has to be. I didn't keep track as I went through, but just from the memory of saying the numbers 20, 15, 10, 15, 20 over and over and over and over and over again, many times, I'll say I bet you it's going to be at least maybe about $400 in potential profit. So with my original price of $113 plus $400, maybe $500 in profit. If the original price of this thing was, what is it? The original MSRP was like $1,300. And as I was saying, used condition, because most of the stuff was used. The actual, worth of it was probably half of that. So I think pretty much, I kind of called it on that the actual worth of it was probably about half half of the MSRP. I was pretty close. I might have been off by a little bit or a lot. I don't know yet. Not till I go through, but all in all, this pallet was fun. It was fun. I got a lot of cool toys out, a lot of cool collectibles, Batman, Funko Pop, a whole bunch of wrestling figures too. 3 AJ Styles figures, one was missing his head. That was different. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you go down below, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't done it already, please make sure and go do that. And the little bell next to it, make sure you click that, because that notifies you of all of my new videos that I drop here in the coming future. Be on the lookout next week. I'll probably be doing maybe health and beauty with my wife. We'll see. If you want to see her again next week, let me know. Comment below. If not that, maybe the following week she'll do it. But I've got a health and beauty palette that I picked up a couple days ago, so it's ready to go. It's ready to go. And my wife has more knowledge than what I have with health and beauty stuff, because I don't know that stuff very well. She does. She's the expert when it comes to that stuff, not me. So next week, I said that's probably a hodgepodge, because we love our hodgepodge palettes. And next weekend, next Saturday of next week, I'll make sure and do a cool electronics palette. Fingers crossed for some vinyl records. Fingers crossed. And as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm out.